What's up, y'all punk bitches? I got a funny story for you to share. It involves this time I threw this bitch down this hill and into a creek. Not one of my proudest moments, but she deserved it if you ask me, so I want your opinion. So my buddy said, I'm going to this bonfire type party deal, keg, whatever, at this redneck's house, way back in the woods. I'm down, man. I'm already half lit up. We go, and there's like 3 or 4 bonfires going, 5 or 6 kegs. Shit, man, it's a good time, you know. Well, it just so happens like this was a Saturday, and the Friday before I had just bought a brand new digital camera, really nice shit, and I was just snapping pictures with it. Figured, fuck it, I'll bring it with me, get some pictures, because it had all kinds of cool settings on it. I don't even know what happened to the fucking thing now, but so we get to this party, and I didn't know anybody there except for my buddy who I went with. I knew nobody. All inbred, redneck, hillbilly, fucking white trash, trailer park, garbage, junk, whatever. And I mean, people were pretty cool though, like whatever, you know. And I'm getting drunk, and this girl walks up to me, man. I never met her a day in my life, and she fucking smacks me on the side of my face, and I'm like shook. I'm like, what the fuck? Then she just walked away. My buddy goes, what was that all about? I said, I got no fucking clue. What in the fuck? That's some 3rd grade shit. Like, oh, I'm trying to flirt. Let me go pick on this dude or whatever. And she was kind of decent looking too, right? So, you know, I just shook it off, and then like 10 minutes later, the bitch does it again, right? And it's not funny now because it hurt. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's all fucking shit-faced. She's like, I'm drunk. And I'm like, yeah, hit me again, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. You ain't hitting no woman. Nah, I ain't never gonna hit a woman, but I'm gonna defend myself, bitch. So my buddy's like, man, don't cause no trouble here. I'm like, how the fuck am I causing trouble? The bitch smacked me twice. So I let it go. Like an hour goes by, right? I'm sitting there taking a picture, right? The same bitch snatches my fucking brand new camera and runs off. Now I'm pissed. Like, now I'm beyond pissed. And I told my buddy, like, yo, let's get the fuck out of here before I fucking shoot somebody. This is bullshit. I want my camera back, whatever. So her friend comes over, and she's like, oh, you gotta excuse her. That's how she gets when she's drunk. And I was like, look, I don't give a fuck. I'm getting out of here. Get my goddamn camera back before I kill somebody in this motherfucker. This is bullshit. Okay, I'll go get your camera. So she goes and gets my camera and gives it back to me and shit, whatever. So this chick comes over, and she's like, hey, I'm just drunk. I'm just drunk. I'm sorry. And I was like, don't even sweat it. She's like, nah, yeah. That's cool. Don't even sweat it. Crack. She puts it right across my face again, man. Oh, goddamn, was I fucking mad. But I kept my calm. And then she went and sat in this chair, right? And oh, this is fucked up. I'm pissed. My buddy's like, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm like, nah, fuck that shit, man. I'm getting that bitch back. He's like, what are you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna throw that bitch down the hill. Now, that wasn't my intention to do that, but that's how it played out. And she was sitting in like one of those plastic, not a lawn chair. I mean, I guess it could be a lawn chair, like, you know, them plastic shits, like an outdoor patio chair, right? So, and there was a bunch of people. There was a fire, and they were all sitting around in this circle. And this bitch just happened to be sitting like on the edge of this, I don't want to say mountain, like a hill. I mean, it was steep too. And then at the bottom of this hill was a creek, and the water was flowing. You know, it was mid-April. It was, you know, the snow was all melted, so the water's flowing. So my buddy's trying to talk me out of it, and I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm getting this bitch. I don't even give a fuck. So I walked up behind this chick, right? I kicked the fuck out of the chair, and the leg broke, and the chair went down, and this bitch rolled down the hill into the creek. Now I felt like an asshole. I was just like, oh shit. 2 fucking dudes attacked me. They were like, what the fuck's wrong with you? They didn't attack me. They were just like in my face, like, what the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, fuck you. I'm ready to rumble, you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck you, that bitch fucking smacked me in the face 3 times. I let it go. She stole my camera. Fuck her. She's trying to climb up this muddy ass hill. She's bawling, crying, talking about call the cops, call 911. Luckily, the guy who was hosting the party, you know, he was like, yeah, you don't want to call 911 being that everybody here is underage. And I'm like, what? Everyone here is underage? And he's like, well, most everybody here is underage. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, man, I'll go to jail too, like supplying minors, even though I didn't. But she was underage. A bunch of people were underage. Now, when I say underage, I don't mean like 17. I mean under 21. But and he came over to me, and I thought he wanted something. You know, I thought I was gonna have to fuck him up. He came over and he's like, yeah, man, I seen what she was doing, man. No hard feelings and shit, but you need to leave. And I was like, oh, I'm leaving, man. He's like, yeah, because that bitch is crazy as fuck, and she always causes problems. And I'm like, why you keep inviting her then to your fucking get downs? Like, I'll take him to the fucking brick oven too, you know. And so we're fucking getting ready to roll and shit, and we get in my buddy's car, and like all these fucking hillbillies come over and shit. And it was like something out of like a movie and shit. Like they all had like torches and pitchforks and shit. Nah, they didn't do that, but yeah, that's what it felt like. I'm like, man, look at these crazy hillbillies. I mean, I had the Glock on me and shit, so I don't really give a fuck. But because 10 people attacked me, one of them was dying, you know. So, but I thought it was gonna be a big brawl, a big fight, but it wasn't. And that's the time I threw the bitch down the hill, and that's why I did it. I was drunk. It was stupid. I shouldn't have done it. I should have just left. But I would never hit a woman. I never have, and I never will. But I will defend myself. And I didn't hit her. I just kicked the shit out of her chair, and I didn't plan on her rolling down the hill into the ravine. So anyway, this was years ago too. This was back in like 08, 09 maybe. Well, I got home, and after that, and I'm hammered, and I'm laying in bed like, fuck, man. I'm getting text messages from fucking people, because I guess my buddy went and told everybody what happened. Yo, man, what are you doing throwing a bitch down into the river? I was like, oh, man. Anyway, just so happened this dude invited us back again last year. I didn't go, but I guess he does this every year. He's like, hey, bring your buddy, the hill tosser. Nah, I'm not going. Fuck that shit. But so that's the bitch down the hill story.